Hello everyone, my name is Prabha. This video is about REST API and FHIR. This course is taught by Dr. Huamin. Fast Healthcare Interoperability Resources FHIR, which created an API-based format for exchanging health data, has opened the door to a world of new efficiency and patient-centric healthcare reform. With APIs as the foundation technology, FHIR enables healthcare IT to drive innovation that's truly focused on the patient. What is RESTful API? A REST API is an application program interface that uses HTTP requests to get, put, post, and delete to operate on data. So, in this exercise, we are going to learn about the CRUD operations. We will walk through the basic CRUD operations. CRUD stands for create, read, update, and delete. These are the four main actions that you will use to interact with the FHIR resources within a FHIR server. Understanding these four operations is important to work with any RESTful service which a FHIR server is an implementation of. Before we start this exercise, we have to download the Postman tool from the below link. Then we are going to use public FHIR server reference implementation for testing on the internet. For this exercise, we are using release 4 latest version. That's R4 here. Let's go to the Postman tool. So this is how my workspace looks like. So click on new collection to create the collection name. I will create the collection as FHIR practice and you can create as you wish, and description you can fill in the description as you wish. Right click on the collection you created, add request, and your collection is going to hold all the requests that you create for your new patient resource. So first request I am going to create is create patient, and you can fill in any description. Now create patient. Click on create patient. We are going to first start with the post operation. So this is setting up a HTTP post client. The simplest way to retrieve send FHIR resources to and from a FHIR server is to use a HTTP post client. Post operation allows you to talk to servers using the Hypertext Transfer Protocol (HTTP), the protocol internet works on. When you use an internet browser, the browser is converting your clicks and text into HTTP to send to the web server and the server returning the content. Your web page back via HTTP. Now, the first thing we have to do is paste your base URL. I have it ready in my notepad. Once you paste your base URL, click on headers, fill in the key as content type, and the value is the format that you're going to use to communicate with the server, which I have in the notepad again. So the value is application FHIR plus XML charset equals UTF-8. Once you're done with this, click on body, click the raw button. The space will open up where you are going to paste your text content. Here we are going to paste our patient XML formatted text that we created for previous assignment. So I have that ready in my Notepad++. Paste it here. Once we are done with filling up the base URL, headers and body, you can send your request to the server. Yeah. First, when you send a request, check on the status. The status said 201 created, which means the status is successful. So the request has been fulfilled and resulted in a new resource being created. Once a new resource is being created, you have to copy the ID value. This is generated by the server and this is the new patient resource you created. Copy paste this and paste it in your path after patient. So now we created post operation. The next operation we are going to see is get. We are going to try to retrieve the patient resource we just created. Before you click on the send request, you have to change the ID value to the new patient resource you created. Now, if you click send, yes, the status says 200 OK, which means our status is successful and the request has been sent to the server. After we are done with retrieving our information, we are going to learn how to update the information in the XML format that is pasted in the text area. Here I'm changing the city value. Change the operation to put. So once you update the values in your text area, put is the operation that's going to update the information in the text area. So once you update the information inside, now we can send the request to server again to see if the information is updated. Yes, our status is 200 OK, which means it's successful. And you can see last updated time and date. You can also see the updated information. So this is how an information is updated using put operation. The last fourth operation is delete operation. So deleting a resource from the FHIR server. The patient resource can be deleted using the delete operation, which means that every update you make to a resource is kept on the server and each update increments a version number. The version number is known as version ID. When you delete a resource, the server takes this action as just another update, yet this update marks the resource as deleted and you will no longer find the resource when you do a normal get call. But you can retrieve the deleted resource by its version ID. Now let's see how you delete the record you created. Be sure to save before you delete the record. So I will click on the request to delete the patient resource we just created. Yes, we have successfully deleted one resource in 2 minutes. So these are the four operations that we learned today. Now you can delete resource and retrieve historical versions of resource you create. Thanks for watching this video.